Can the president truly wage war without Congress? That's the explosive question at the heart of a dramatic showdown in Washington this week, where President Trump just suffered a rare defeat in the House of Representatives. In a move that surprised many, Democrats joined forces with a handful of Republicans to vote and sharply curb the president's war powers when it comes to Iran. Lawmakers cast a narrow 215 to 208 vote to withdraw troops from using military force against Iran unless they get explicit congressional authorization. Before we dive into the details of this seismic shift, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and allows us to bring you these critical updates. Now, let's break down what just happened. Every single Democrat present voted for this measure, effectively aiming to halt the U.S. military campaign against Iran. But the real shocker came from the Republican side. Representatives Thomas Massie from Kentucky, Warren Davison from Ohio, Brian Fitzpatrick from Pennsylvania, and Tom Barrett from Michigan were the lone Republicans willing to buck the president and stand with Democrats on this war powers resolution. Massie, a vocal critic of the president, and Davidson, known for his libertarian leanings, have long opposed intervention in Iran. Meanwhile, Fitzpatrick and Barrett are in competitive swing districts, suggesting that electoral pressures might be playing a significant role. The narrative here is clear: a group of Republicans, for their own reasons ideological or political, have decided to go against their party leader on a matter of war. However, it's crucial to note that a majority of Republicans stayed loyal to the president, with many viewing this as a political stunt by the Democrats. House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Brian Mast, a Republican from Florida, called it a total BS vote, arguing that no lawmaker could clearly articulate which specific forces they'd want pulled from Iran, suggesting it was merely a stupid political vote. So, what does this all mean? Well, on the surface, it's a symbolic loss for President Trump. The resolution faces an expected presidential veto, and there isn't a veto-proof majority in either chamber to override it. Even if Congress could somehow cobble together the necessary supermajority, it remains uncertain whether Trump would actually comply and withdraw U.S. forces. The Trump administration has consistently challenged the constitutionality of the 1973 War Powers Resolution, which requires congressional oversight of military action. A similar resolution passed the Senate back in May, but Democrats haven't yet managed to unite both chambers to send a unified bill to the president's desk. Adding fuel to the fire, this Republican defection comes at a time when a growing number of the party faithful have begun to express dissatisfaction with the president's handling of the situation with Iran. For weeks, Trump has been talking about a potential deal to de-escalate hostilities, but unfortunately, both sides have continued to exchange strikes amid stalled negotiations. This isn't just a Washington debate, public opinion matters. A Fox News poll from May revealed that roughly 6 in 10 voters oppose military action against Iran, though interestingly, 72% of respondents believed the U.S. was winning the conflict. Some Republicans are arguing that this war powers resolution could actually undermine ongoing efforts to end the conflict, which they believe has significantly cooled down since the initial ceasefire announcement in early April. Representative Abe Hamadeh from Arizona told Fox News that it doesn't seem like it's much of a war at this point, acknowledging skirmishes but emphasizing the need to give President Trump the latitude to negotiate. He feels that those trying to obstruct the president are being a little foolish right now, declaring, "The war for all intents and purposes ended back in April." This vote didn't happen without some internal wrangling. Republican leadership had initially delayed this vote in late May due to attendance concerns among their own lawmakers. Gregory Meeks, the ranking member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and the Democrat who led this resolution, stated that the vote was postponed because we had the votes. Without question, and they knew it. This complex situation brings up fundamental questions about the balance of power between the executive and legislative branches, especially when it comes to committing American lives to foreign conflicts. We're seeing a clear division emerge, not just between parties, but within the Republican Party itself. So what do you think about this? Should Congress have the ultimate say on when and where American troops are deployed, or should the president have more unilateral authority in matters of national security? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is a developing story, and will continue to keep you updated on every critical move.